man accused of attacking a Minnesota sex offender program staff member is now charged with attempted murder. A judge set Nicholas Aaron Jones bail at $500,000 this morning. According to court documents, a security counselor was doing rounds at the Moose Lake facility Monday afternoon. That's when Aaron Jones allegedly put a fan motor in a pillowcase and swung it at the staff member, hitting him in the head 8 times. Now, the staff member, who hasn't been identified, was hospitalized with serious injuries. No word on his current condition. As we reported yesterday, Aaron Jones has 4 previous convictions for assaulting MSOP staff or threatening to kill them. He's been committed at the Moose Lake facility since 2015. And tonight, for the first time, we're hearing from the union representing that MSOP worker who was attacked. Northern News Now's Larissa Millis reports.
Dan, the American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees Council 5 represents more than 43,000 union public service workers across Minnesota. Their executive director, Julie Blale, released a statement Wednesday calling for safe staffing, accountability, and investments while condemning the attack on one of the union's members. The statement says the union stands in solidarity with its union brother and alongside his coworkers who are directly affected by the incident. They go on to say attacks on public employees and any workers are unacceptable, and the union will continue to fight for safe staffing levels in every workplace. They added union members at MSOP have called for swift action to, quote, hold this violent client responsible, end quote. The union says they are pleased with the Carlton County Attorney's decision to charge the suspect. Finally, the statement concludes with a reminder that the union will not allow anyone to harm or intimidate its members, whose job it is to serve their communities and without whom those communities could not function properly.